That sounds good.
Definitely.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We're going to be playing some D&D with a couple of members of the Legendary Legion. Tonight we are joined by Severin Nex and Lothor, and they are going to be playing. Um, they're going to be my two players tonight. Severin Nex, why don't you tell us what you're going to be playing tonight?
Half-elf fighter, two-weapon fighter.
Half elf fighter with two weapon fighting.
Yes, sir.
Cool. What sort of armor do you wear?
Leather.
Leather armor. All right, cool. Lothor, what are you playing tonight?
I am playing a human ranger named Robert the Dreaded.
Love it. Yeah. What's up? I'm actually gonna turn there. Okay. So, Severin Nex, what brings you to Saltmarsh? What's your background?
Hero. Just unwanted presence that kind of seeing the tyranny in the world and just doesn't doesn't agree with it and doesn't want to stand for it.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Uh, Lothor, what about Robert the Dreaded? What brings him to Saltmarsh?
Well, he's done some shady things, a little bit of piracy, so he's trying to go a little straight now. Maybe
Okay.
maybe see what the other side looks like.
Okay. Well, we start as we do so many D&D sessions in a tavern, specifically a dwarvish tavern called the Hammer and Anvil. It's like right dead center of Saltmarsh. Predominantly a human clientele right now. All of the staff are dwarves. You do see some dwarf patrons. Um, you don't see any elves there. Um, you don't see much in the way of other races in this bar right now. Um, so what do y'all want to do? Well, do y'all want to go get a drink? Do you want to sit down and have somebody come up to you, like a waiter, or what?
I mean, I would be lying straight for the bar to get some whiskey.
Fair.
Yeah, we're going for the bartender.
All right. So y'all go up to the bar. You two don't know each other, right? Or we want to have that you do.
We could be strangers.
We could be strangers.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you two go up to the bar almost same time, like simultaneously. And the dwarf who can barely kind of peek out over the bar looks up and says, "Oh, well, what can I do for you, gentlemen?"
I'd like some whiskey, a big one.
A big whiskey. Well, I have like 8 different kinds of whiskeys that are varying in strength and quality. And of course, cost.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, why don't you give me a good mid grade, mid cost
Mid
whiskey?
cost.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Give me a moment. And what about you?
Cheap wine.
Cheap wine. Red, white, rosé,
White.
white. Okay. Alright. Sparkling? No sparkle.
No spark.
No sparkle. That's what I like to hear. Alright. So he kind of goes off and um, comes back carrying 2 metal glasses, same size, like basically identical. Sets them down. Um, Looks over at the half elf fighter and is like, "That'll be 2 copper." And then looks over at the ranger with his whiskey. "That'll be 2 silver."
Hand over the money.
Yeah. So
Well, how much money do I have on me?
depending, I mean, normally you guys would have like, depending on your lifestyle, you could have between 5 to even 100 gold pieces on you.
Just making sure I can afford the coppers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can afford the coppers. They're literally pennies. It's interesting. You said cheap white wine, and he literally went and got you the cheapest white wine he had.
Love it.
Fair enough, fair enough. I attempt to drink the cheap white wine.
All right, so you're like, you take a drink. It's barely fermented white grape juice.
Very least, I'll keep my wits about me.
Yeah. Um, the whiskey that Robert got is pretty reasonably pungent in its smell. Um, does have a hint of peat to it. Um, do you shoot it? Do you sip it? What do you do?
I mean, how big is this? Is this metal glass? Is it like a pint, or is it
No,
like a?
it's a cup. It's like a cup that's half full. It's a metal like 8 ounce cup that's like has 4 ounces in it. Basically, 2 standard shots.
Oh yeah, I would definitely chug that. I would just shoot that.
Okay, so basically a double shot. So
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you you just shoot it back, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Does the job.
I'll ask for another.
Very well. What about you there? Uh, White wine.
Um, I'll take another. And as I'm putting down the copper, I'm gonna take a look around the bar and stuff.
Okay. So he goes back, and a few minutes later he comes back with your refills. And he says, "So are you guys looking for work, or are you just here for a drink? What are you doing?"
Always
Spill on the
looking for
tap.
work.
Just feeling the town and looking for work, huh? Okay. Okay.
Why, you know somebody hiring?
Good prospects.
There's a man that's over there in that corner. Um, he's been here off and on all day. Or I say off and on all day. He's been here all day. He's been buying off and on all day. Anybody that looks remotely like adventurer types, he kind of stares at them and watches them. He's probably doing it right now, except I can't see him. He's too much in the dark corner. So if you take a glance where he's looking, there's a man that's sitting with his legs propped up on a table. You can see the faint, like, billowing smoke from a pipe coming up, but you don't see any of the, like, embers or flame from it. He has a hood on.
Approach the gentleman, and I would tell him I heard he might have some lucrative prospects.
Lucrative prospects? Lucrative prospects, my boy. I have pirate treasure. I have pirate treasure that needs to be rescued.
At the sound of that, I would chug my drink and walk over very fastly.
That sounds definitely interesting. It's I'd like to hear more.
So he stands up, and as you watch him, he kind of grows to be this like 6'7" guy, kind of domineering, but very young. He's only like maybe in his mid-20s, if that. And he kind of stretches his back out a little bit. He says, "All right, come here." And he walks you guys over to a window that's on the very front of the bar. And then he points to something off in the distance. And you can barely make out this tall house on the top of a hill that looks to be, at best estimate, a 2-mile trip outside of the city. It says, "That's where the hoard is. But not many people in town go there. Rumor has it
Why is that?
it's haunted."
Superstition and hokum.
What did you say?
Well, there's all sorts of chattering and chittering and hissing coming from it. And the occasional, like, screaming or ominous moan.
Sounds like there's more than this to just the treasure.
But I will tell
So-
you this: if you find treasure, I will give you 60% of the loot.
Say what?
How do we even go about getting out there?
You walk, of course. It's just 2 miles outside of town. It's nothing really challenging for brave adventurers such as yourself, right?
What's the catch?
Well, the catch is that people that have gone there haven't returned in recent history. That house has
So
laid
I just
dormant
have
for
to
2 decades. Yes, so if you just happen to survive and you find treasure, 60% of the loot is yours.
Do you have any idea about how vast this pirate treasure is?
I have heard tale that it is pretty reasonable. At least a couple of chests worth.
My life's worth that.
Feels like something I'm willing to check out.
So it is currently midday. Do you guys want to stay the night, or do you want to head out now? It's a 2-mile trek. You'll be there in less than an hour if you leave right now.
Fully
I'm not
supplied.
afraid of the dark.
What did you say, Severin?
Said, are we fully supplied? And like, do I already have like the explorer's kit, like the rations and whatnot?
Yeah, you'll have your rations. Do either of you have health potions?
No.
No, I would like to pick some up.
You can actually buy those here.
Yo, how many can I afford?
Well, that depends. How much gold do you have?
I don't think I would personally have a terribly large amount, maybe 15 to 20.
Okay. A 15 gold would get you one of the basic healing potions. It's a 2d4 healing potion. Here at this establishment.
Well, I'm gonna ask if there. I'd like to ask the gentleman if he knows any other supply shops in the area.
Oh, there are plenty, but you better be willing to pay more for it. This one is kind to adventurers because, well, there are some of us that are kind to it. So we pay them well, and they pay us well. If you go to a non-adventuring friendly place, you might have to pay like 50 to 75 gold for, say, the basic healing potion.
While I'm there, I'm gonna go ahead and grab one while I can. Then.
So just go speak to the barkeep. He can sort you right out.
I'm gonna go take care of that while I have a chance.
Okay.
I would ask him, what's his investment in this project?
I would go myself, but as it stands, I have a daughter to raise, and I don't have a party anymore. They have all gone our separate ways, or we have all gone our separate ways. So now I sit and I listen, and if I hear anything that I know to be worthy, or believe to be worthy, I do a brief investigation of it myself, or research it myself, and then I wait for appropriate parties to come looking. As far as investments go, let's just say I want to know what's out there.
So I imagine sitting around here, spending all your days in here, you probably have some pool in here. What say I buy one and you maybe talk them into a second for each of us coming out of our potential cut?
Oh, of the healing potions?
Yes.
That way each of you have 2?
Yeah. Take it on credit.
So he walks over to the barkeep, and they kind of begin talking. You'll notice that they're speaking in Dwarvish. Do either of you speak Dwarvish?
Oh, I remember what I
Particularly,
speak.
I speak Undercommon.
Languages. Nope.
Okay. So, you guys you hear them do have conversations, and the dwarf sticks his hand down underneath the table, and he comes back up holding 4 vials. They all look the same. They're all this kind of um, golden color. The liquid, you can't see the liquid in them. The vials themselves are not transparent. They're all like gold, or at least colored gold. He says, "I have struck a deal.
What have we here?
These are healing potions that we will take out of your earnings. You needn't pay us now. You either, the next time we see you, rather, you will owe us, between the 2 of you, 30 gold apiece."
That's fair.
Fair enough.
So either upon return successful, or upon return unsuccessful.
And if we die, we're good.
And if you die, you're good. That's correct. If you die, your debts are paid.
Sounds good to me.
The dwarf hands them off to him, and then he hands them to you. So you each have 2 basic healing potions. So do you all wish to set off for the house now, or do you want to go shopping? Like, do you want to go look for swords and whatever else?
I think you know what? Where can I get a shield? Give me some extra AC here.
The dwarf actually speaks up saying, there's a smithy just around back if you want to go look at him. It's my cousin. He'll give you a shield.
Get the friends and family discount.
Basically.
All right, I walk around back and
I'm gonna join him in his journey for his shield so we can go there together
Okay.
to the.
To the house.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So y'all go back there, and there's a dwarf that's just kind of banging on a horseshoe. At least it looks like a horseshoe. It kind of looks like he's just, tinkering. Looks to be kind of bored. Looks up and he says, "Customers? I haven't had customers in 3 weeks."
well, your cousin says you make the best shields around, and I'm in the market.
"You're in the market." "Well, I do make good shields. I make good armor and good arms. What's your price range?"
I mean, he mentioned a friends and family discount,
"You're the
but I've
adventuring
got
type, huh?"
yeah, I've got some money. We'll not talk about how, but I've got some money.
"You got some coin, all right." Well, I'll tell you what. Most of my shields start at 20 gold and go up to be as high as 100. Those prices are negotiable, but not much.
I mean, what's your 20 gold shield gonna give me?
It's just your basic run-of-the-mill steel shield. The other ones may be like a blend of other metals that make them a little more malleable and yes, defensive. But this one, I literally whipped it together in an hour.
I mean, will it stop things? If it'll stop things, that's fine with me.
I used it just yesterday in a
All right.
sparring match. Yeah, it works.
That's all I care about. I'll take it.
All right. So he goes and he gets this. It's not dented necessarily, but it's definitely seen better days. Um, he's like, I can temper it a little bit for you for free if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Give me an hour and it'll be done. I'll spend another hour working on this thing. And so yeah, he begins to work on it. Um, so what do y'all do for the hour that you're waiting on the shield?
I'd probably go drink more.
Okay, fair.
I'm gonna wander around town and ask about the the house, the place we're going. See what the town says.
Okay. Give me a moment. Give me a. Alrighty. What in the world? Why did you switch? There we go. Okay. I was just checking on something. Um. So you go back to do what now? Sorry. You're gonna go back to drink, and what was Severin gonna do?
Just going to ask around about the place we're going
Ah, yes.
to
Okay.
investigate.
So you learn in this that the last known person that lived there was an alchemist. Um, they lived a hermit's life. They didn't have many visitors, but about 20 years ago, a messenger came from up there talking about this amazing library that he found while in the house. He
Um,
also talked about how this this alchemist had apparently been able to turn any metal into gold because he handed him a copper. Like he paid the boy in gold, but the boy was like, well, I don't. I need to give you something back, and he handed him a couple of copper to pay him back, and the man insisted that he not do that and handed him two coins back that were gold instead of copper. So, you know,
philosopher stuff.
mm-hmm.
Mm, interesting. I wonder what kind of experiments in there. Um, I guess I'm gonna go find Robert and inform him of what I found out while we were waiting.
Okay. So he's off in the bar. Um, Give me a con save, Robert. So you should be able to go into uh, your character sheet and just click on Con save. There we go. Wait. That works too. What's your Constitution modifier? Ah. So it's a 2. I'll go ahead and count the 18. That way we know for future. So you're not drunk. You've probably had a couple of whiskeys since he was gone. So you've had like 8 shots of whiskey and you're still kicking somehow.
So that's that. Used to be a pirate stuff, yo ho.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna let him know that I've heard about a or an alchemist used to live up there, and there's this extravagant library, and there might be more than we think is up there, because the person I talked to was telling me about how the alchemist was literally able to turn things into gold.
Lothor, did you hear that?
Sorry. So maybe that's why he has all this treasure. Maybe it's not necessarily found treasure, it's created. Yeah. I mean, knowing that, I mean the possibilities of the amount of treasure that are in there are limitless.
This could be the biggest score ever,
Hello, retirement.
Right.
And you're just level 1. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Okay. Well, your shield is done. When you get it back, it has been reinforced. He put some brads and a steel like border around it, so it is technically a reinforced. It's basically a Viking shield, but steel.
I dig it. Is that just a standard +2 to my AC?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So do you guys set off for the house?
Ready when he is.
Lothor, are you ready?
Yeah, are we trying to head up there? I mean, it's been an hour. I mean, it's probably what, 2 or 3 o'clock now? Do we
Yeah.
want to go up there this late, or do we want to start fresh up in the morning? I'm down with either way.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt considering they say it's haunted. It might be better to go start our investigation during the daytime.
So y'all want to stay
Kinda
in
my
town one
thoughts.
time? Stay in town and go in the morning?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So you can stay. You can basically stay for free in the inn. You'll just be sleeping on the tables.
Called
Sounds
passing
good. I'm
out drunk.
comfortable in weird places.
Yeah. Yeah. So y'all can stay in the inn for free. You know, other patrons may be doing that. Also, passed out drunk, most likely.
These are my people. It's all right.
So yeah. So you have a relatively comfortable night. None of you had to use the communal blanket, so that's good. If you get up to use like any of the cleaning, areas, there is a communal towel.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'll just ripen up.
So, yep. You guys wake up, yawn. He gives you a pretty hearty breakfast for 2 copper if you want it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we're talking like sausage rolls and eggs and good old pot of coffee each.
Sounds like a
Definitely good to have a good meal.
yep. Sounds good to me.
So yep, you guys get fed, you get ready, and you head off.
Yes, sir.
You're heading off before the town of Saltmarsh even wakes up. The sun is just now coming out, kind of over the horizon. You can see the that haze. If you've ever been very close to a beach town, you know there's a haze in the sky from the water that's on the horizon. You can kind of see that in the sky, and and you hear the bleating of goats and other livestock that are just waking up. And as you leave town, as soon as you leave the town area, like the outskirts, it grows deathly quiet. No birds,
Can I do?
no wind.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure. All right. So you kind of look around, and off in the distance, all you see is a red sun coming up, as opposed to like orange or yellow.
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a good sign.
Um, I suppose we continue towards our adventure. This sounds it's going to get interesting.
Continue to march to our death. Got it.
At least we won't have to pay that debt. It's a free
That's
potion.
true. I got a free shield and some health potions.
The road to the house winds through the rocky coastal terrain, often offering a view of the sea below. Low clouds press upon you, occasional patches of sunlight appear out over the water. A stiff wind blows in off the waves, carrying the briny stink of churning salt water. So as you approach the house, you can see that it's fairly tall, at least 30 feet from ground to peak. From that part. The decrepit house sits on the highest ground in the area. Around it, a stone wall has crumbled in many places, exposing the interior grounds. An ornate metal gate lies open at the end of the road, swaying slightly in the wind. Wild flora grows throughout the inner yard, but all the years cannot hide the evidence of a well-tended garden that once set here. Near the house, the rotted wooden roof of a water well rises out of the tall grass.
Can I investigate the well?
You want to investigate the well? Okay. Give me a perception roll. Okay. So you kind of go over, and around the perimeter of the well, you see what appear to be the remains of small rodents like mice, squirrels, and stuff like that.
can I look a little closer at what, like, what might have killed them? Like, what kind of wounds they have on them?
Give me an investigation roll.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Okay. Um, it's hard to make out. They are they're very dehydrated, desiccated corpses. Um, they don't seem to have much in the way of flesh on them anymore. You can't tell if some of them may have been partially eaten, but it's hard to tell what may have killed them in such a way.
Um, I'm gonna point out to Robert that we might need to keep our heads on a swivel because something's devouring these things in some sort of way.
Do you want to look inside the well, or do you want to just kind
I,
of examine, or just
I was
leave it
gonna
where it is?
say, have we checked the water, see if it seems tainted?
Does one of you have like a torch or something? Because it's a little dark to see. Like the house is blocking the sunlight right now over the well.
I do have a torch and a tinderbox.
Okay, so you light a torch and you illuminate the well. You can see that the water below seems to be bright blue. Like it seems to be very clean water. It descends about 20 feet. But you also can see a glint of coins in the shallow water at the bottom of the well.
So I can only really see the glint at the bottom.
Yes.
Do you have any idea how deep that water is? See if we can see the glint.
It would probably be like waist deep, maybe less.
And how big is the well?
A medium-sized creature could fit, or
Drop my
smaller.
lit torch down the well so I can see what's closer to the bottom better.
So you hold the lit torch down there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're holding your hand down there, and it. Ooh. Give me a moment. You feel something like snap onto your hand for a very quick second and let go. But it does hurt. Um I need a constitution save. Nat 20. All right. So, oopsie. Hang on. I need to pull them both up. There we go. So that's not a nat 20. I already rolled for it. Um. So yeah, you take 6 total piercing damage. Plus 9, or no, plus 5 poison. But you're not actually poisoned because you made the save.
Would I have seen the thing that just did that?
Lothor, yeah, I would say Lothor probably could. Actually, give me a perception roll because it did just kind of like strike and move out.
Mm,
Yep, you saw it.
I would ask if he saw that or just felt it.
It hurt. That that I I didn't see it. I
Friggin'
felt it.
snake. A giant snake in there.
Uh, I'm gonna have to take one of my health potions. Uh, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
man,
Yeah, I only have 12 hit points.
yeah,
I was like, I got lucky.
yeah.
I almost didn't have to pay my debt.
Well, that's all right. I was thinking about jumping in the well. I'm glad I decided not to.
Uh, Took one for the team, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
All right, so how do I roll for how much I get back from
You roll
potion?
2d4 plus your Constitution mod. So /R 2d4 plus whatever your Constitution modifier is in roll 20.
2d4 and my con modifier.
All right, so you got 8 hit points back.
All right, so I'm not completely dead. I'm not like, just straggling by.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys wish to do now?
Get the hell away from this snake well.
By chance,
Mm-hmm.
do you happen to have oil?
You asking me? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oil. I do not.
I suppose I'll have to come back for that. Would you like to continue towards the house?
Uh, yeah.
Maybe take a look around it before we go in.
Yeah. Circle as much of the perimeter as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can pretty much circle the entire house. What's really interesting is that like it's really nice. It's 35 feet tall from ground level to the roof peak. The roof is gabled and has several holes where the slate shingles are missing. It looks like storms or something may have done that. As you circle the house, you see that there's pretty much like a 1 to 200 foot drop, um, but like on the other side of this house.
Cliff face.
Yes, it's a cliff face. Uh,
Gotcha.
Give me a perception roll. Okay.
Oof.
I didn't see shit. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at the wound on my arm.
Yeah, you were
Here.
distracted. Yeah. So you're
Hey, there we go.
yeah. Severin's
See,
walking
he
along,
sees
looking at his wound, and almost slips off the edge of the cliff. But Robert looks kind of out, and just barely off on the horizon, you can make out the shape of what appears to be a carrack, a ship.
At anchor or just like sailing around?
It seems to be at anchor. It doesn't seem to be moving. It's just almost out of your field of view.
Is that normal for this area?
Normally, ships like that would just come on into Saltmarsh. You know, they would just come on into the city, not just weigh anchor out there. Or lay
I would
anchor, rather.
I would convey this to my compatron.
while
That
I'm
I see
following a
this.
butterfly.
First snakes, now butterflies.
I ain't seeing nothing that I'm supposed to.
Yeah, he's following a butterfly. Are you sure that butterfly is there? That venom may have.
Yeah. It's true.
It's got, I was lucky to not be poisoned. So
Yeah.
And it took that 1 point. So, I don't. What's it waiting on? Like, it doesn't. It's not normal. Like, why would the ship, what is the ship out there waiting to come in for?
I mean, it might be leading more towards the fact that this could, in fact, be a pirate treasure. You would probably have your people hold the ship back, send somebody ahead, secure things, and then it's very clandestine. It's very clandestine in nature. So further reason why we should keep our wits about us.
Is this coming
Alright.
from experience?
Yeah, maybe. That's what I would do if it was my pirate ship. Not that I ever had one.
I guess since we've already been running into a little trouble, we should proceed with a little extra caution.
It's not my forte, but I'll try. But it's not my forte.
Just keep an eye out for me since I can't see.
I got you. I'll try to keep the perception up. I only have a +1 though, so that's not gonna be very.
Yeah.
It's very role dependent.
So, there's only a back door that you can see on the ground floor. There's a patio that you would have to like jump up to get to the back door.
While I'm outside, is there anything that I might be able to cover that well with? I don't want that thing coming out after me while I'm in the house.
I mean, there's. Oh, so you want to go back to the well and try and cover it up?
How far is it from the house?
About 50 feet.
I don't know. I'll ask Robert if he feels like that thing might come out while we're taking a look around.
I mean, it's possible, but at the same time, from the evidence of the rodents, it seems pretty well fed. So I don't know that it would be much concern in my mind.
Right, right. Would you like to? I guess you should check the back door that we're able to have access to.
So the only door we can make out is this one back door.
No, I'm just saying from the perspective that you guys have, the only way to go in is the back door, which is like on a patio that is slightly lifted off of stilts. But there was a front door that you saw on the other side of the house.
Does either one look more or less used than the other?
No, they both look like the same. They look like they haven't been opened for a while.
Hmm.
Um, say we. I mean, I don't know. You want to be bold and just walk in the front?
Are we still on the cliff side?
The house itself is on a cliffside, so it's on. Um, I mean, technically, you are on the cliffside on the back end of the house, and the front of the house kind of faces another cliff, but not the sea, not facing the sea. The patio would be directly overlooking the sea, basically, if you were to go outside. You know, it's one of those things.
Gotcha. Is there any way to look without falling off? Try to gauge if there is any sort of cliff entrance, hidden cave or anything off the ocean side.
Give me a perception roll. How are you think that one of the best ways to do that is there is a tree that's kind of sticking out of the face or sticking out of the cliff face. You might be able to lean against it and look down a little bit better.
You want me to use acrobatics? I
If I
climb the tree.
are you saying climb the tree, or if you're gonna go out and look, then let me tie this rope to you.
Yeah, I am having pretty bad luck. So
I mean, whether it was me or you going out there, I think we should secure the other person and not rely on a tree
yeah,
jutting from a cliff face.
fair enough. All right. Would you like to do the honor? Would you like me to?
I mean, I'm pretty acrobatic and athletic, but it's up to you. I don't care.
Would we be rolling acrobatics or athletics?
um, for this, it would probably be athletics because you're not really climbing it. You're more like
Holding on and trying to
yeah,
hold your weight up.
yeah.
So
I got a proficiency in that, so
you do it then,
why
because
don't
I'm
I do
better
it?
at acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Good to
tie you
know.
off.
Yep. First tie me off, then I'll walk out there. Or like hang out there and see if I can see anything in the cliff face.
Okay, so give me your athletics roll. So I will go ahead and count that you guys tied up. Oh,
That's not good.
oh, that's fun. What did you guys tie him off to?
Him, I would assume, or the house.
The patio.
Okay, okay, so you tied him off to the patio. Um, so he's looking. Give me your perception roll.
Oh God. Hey,
So
why couldn't I get that on the athletics?
so you're looking out and you can make out what appears to be at the very bottom of this. Um, that the water leads into a cave at the bottom of this cliff. And in fact, you can see what look like 2 away boats are tied off right at the mouth of the cave.
Kind of what I was suspecting.
And then you slip.
Yeah, there it is. This is why we have
That's
rope.
the rope.
Yeah,
grab the
now
rope?
I need a reflex save. So a dexterity save
From him?
from you.
From me.
Oh, sorry. That was me. Sorry.
Whoever's leaning on the
It was-
tree. Okay,
I'm
good.
leaning on the tree. There
Yeah.
we go.
So you are like, oh, whoa, and you're like, I see it, and then you slip out. Like the tree is a little bit slick, and you slip. You almost fall. The full breadth of your weight, like, pulls on that rope, and Severin, you actually hear as some of the wood begins to break, and he barely grabs a hold of the tree and holds on to it, and is able to pull himself to safety as the wood that you guys tied it off to snaps.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that that's
Well,
You
we know
know.
the tree's solid since you saved yourself with it.
right.
So, did you see anything? Other than
Yeah.
your life flash before your eyes?
Well, yeah. Besides my life, it's kind of what I was suspecting. The ship. There's an alcove at the bottom, and there's 2 away boats. So my guess is this is just a front, and it leads into some sort of tunnel system that actually goes underneath down to the water line.
So, seeing that there's away boats, should we be expecting company?
I would. How tall was the cliff face to the water? Would I have perceived how tall it was?
You mean like how close? So, where you're looking at from now would be about 150 feet.
Don't got enough rope to do that.
How long is each section of rope?
50.
50?
That's the standard rope.
No, we don't. I don't have any pythons or anything. Dang.
If somebody had a dungeoneering kit,
We do. I actually do.
Oh,
You got
okay.
the pythons.
Then you will
Okay,
have
Yeah, I got
pythons.
a-
You got the pythons.
I got 10 pythons.
Yeah.
I'll scale down the wall and lock in the pythons, and we'll attach the ropes, and you can throw down.
Yeah, because I
'Cause-
feel like
Climbing is
that.
acrobatics, right?
Climbing is athletics.
Damn. I'm still sucking.
it's all right. We got rope and we got pythons.
Now,
I can.
if
I
there's
can do. I
if
can do
there's
that.
fancy climbing, like, base jumping and parkour and stuff, that's acrobatics.
Yeah, but this is just a cliff. That's straight.
Swan dive, it'll be all right.
Can
Swan
I land
dive
in the
right
water?
into the sea.
You know? Can I make the alcove? You know.
Yeah.
And you got a superhero land right in the boat.
I mean, MythBusters proved that falling in the water at distance is actually just the same as falling on concrete.
Yes, they did.
So,
Yes. Well, I mean, I obviously up for debate. I'm not trying to
yeah, of course.
run the party, but I think scaling down the cliff would be. I mean, I'd much rather sneak up on them from behind than. I mean, the labyrinth of booby traps in this house is.
I'm definitely down for still trying to scale down the cliff.
If
So,
y'all want to
yeah, I
scale
mean-
down, I will certainly see if y'all can do it.
I mean,
Can we tie off to the tree first? To the first python?
Yeah.
I would like to be as cautious as possible. I'm not rolling good for certain things. Any things. I didn't get poisoned.
you're real
Yeah.
good at getting bit by snakes,
Right. Man, and we're going down a cliff. I can't see any little holes or nothing, man.
right?
Oh, I
I
love
mean,
this. Oh, this is so funny.
yeah. Let's. I mean, F it. Let's go.
That time when the party goes the exit instead of the entrance. I love it.
I hope we didn't just break the game.
You didn't. No, you didn't.
I get broken for it, but
Okay. So what I need you guys to do, you've tied off the. You said so y'all are going to tie it off to the tree, right?
Yeah. To start.
Okay. So you tie it off to the tree to start, and then you kind of climb down. Do you do the full length, or do you leave a little bit before you do a python?
I mean, I probably.
like 15 feet at least. Some kind
Yeah.
of slack. You're gonna need to be able to tie it and have some slack to maneuver and untie and stuff like that without being at your length end.
Agreed.
It'd be more cautious that way too. I'm trying not to fall. I really am.
So the good news is that you're using climbing equipment. So all of your athletics rolls will be made with advantage.
Heck yeah.
I'm also trying to figure out how many athletics rolls I should have you guys make. I think I'm going to do it for every 50 feet, so 3. I need 3 athletics rolls from both of you.
Oof. Oh yeah, good one.
Nice. So Robert, again, seeming to have a little bit of interesting luck here, was a bit was struggling a bit with climbing. It's interesting because he's a ranger, you know.
Right.
So he's like, "All right, I can do it. There we go. And Severin, which is, you know, he doesn't seem to mind at all. He's doing this very well, very efficiently, and you guys successfully drop down. And I will show you guys where you are. Here, let me actually grab these guys before I do. Okay. You guys actually drop down right there. Can y'all see anything? Or is it all black?
Black.
All black at the moment.
Okay.
They're starting to load up. Oh, no.
Is it still black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do. So then.
Hey, there it is.
Cool.
Okay.
So this is where you guys. So you see where you are?
Yep, there we are.
do not understand why they didn't put all of these on the GM layer as opposed to on the opening layer. Does somebody have a Predator?
Yeah. It's my
Okay. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I keep hearing a Predator click, and I'm like, what? Because that used to be my phone's sound. It's also one of my alerts on stream, but I have all of those deactivated for these streams.
Interesting. I didn't even think it would pick it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm so used to listening for it. So.
That's fair.
All right. So I need perception rolls from you guys as you approach.
Mm-hmm.
Perception, not
I
deception.
clicked the wrong one. Sorry.
But that's all good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Still
All
didn't
right.
do good.
So, as you guys approach, Robert, you can actually see that there are what appear to be 2 hobgoblins standing guard at one of the boats.
I would convey that to Severin.
What's the like cliff face going towards the boat? Like, is there cover?
Oh, you could easily like stay hidden and try to attack them. The rocks are pretty steep. You're basically standing on water right now. You're standing on a beach, on a rocky beach, and the water is kind of like coming up to your shoes or your boots.
That's what I was looking at until he told me there were the goblins.
Yeah.
So, my perception sucks. Can we try to sneak up on them to get a little closer and maybe catch initiative on them? Are we able to sneak up on them?
That's up to you guys. However y'all want to do it.
Or do you want to sneak up, or how would you want to go about this?
What if I were, or me or you, were to swim like underwater to the other side of this opening? Probably you, because you're elf, so you're better at range. And then I could try drawing them, and then maybe get them flanking and get some advantage rolls, and maybe knock them out quicker.
Sounds good. I'm going to try to dip into the water and go under and swim across the little alcove to come up on the other side so we can flank from both angles.
Okay. Severin, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to roll me just a flat D20, but call high or low before you do.
So roll just the D20 is just a /R 1D20. Okay.
High or low before you hit enter.
High.
All right. $10. That's technically considered a low. Dang it. So, if it was high, I was going to let you use your acrobatics to swim. But nope, you have to use your athletics.
Alright, so athletics roll.
Oh,
Hey, not bad. Not bad at
Yeah.
all. So,
There you go.
you want to be over here? You guys
Yes.
see where I'm pinging? All right. Then I will zippity doo dah, zippity day. There we go.
And as I come up and get ready over there, I'm gonna draw and ready my longbow.
All right. So you come up, you get ready with your longbow. Robert, what do you do?
I make my way as close to the edge as possible without being seen.
You should
Wait
be able
for
to have
him.
control of your character. So how do you want to do that?
Oh, well, then I'm gonna do this like right here until like boom, and then wait for him to give me the signal to get these two hobgoblins to potentially come start hitting me.
Okay.
I assume that this is all like beach, like, I mean, 20, 30 feet out is waist, you know, or 10 feet, 5, 10, 15, 15 feet, I assume we're probably going to be about waist.
So like here,
Yeah.
yeah, like here you'll be about waist deep. Where you're standing right now is still the rocky beach, but yeah, once you're about here, you're about waist high.
Okay. Then, are you ready there, Severin?
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Well, then I'm going to step out here, yell some very inappropriate language at them, calling them names, and hopefully get them to charge me.
So this one, you hear go, whoa, who are you? What do you want? Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um. That activates them. Oh yeah, I need to switch layers. There we go. They will come out. Okay. And then he comes over here. He goes around to here. Severin, you have sights on this one. Do you want to take a shot already? And basically cause a surprise attack?
Yes, sir.
Alright, give me your longbow roll. I need to pull up the hobgoblins anyway. Actually, I can close the giant snake. We didn't need those anymore. Hobgoblin. Pull that one out.
Nice.
Yep, that will hit. Go ahead and click on the purple longbow word, and that should roll your damage.
I'm piercing.
Okay. No.
Damn it. Quiet.
Huh.
Now that I know you guys can hear that,
Nah,
I
that's
want
all
to be
good.
that guy.
What the? Why is my mouse being stupid? I want to click that so I can do that. That doesn't make any sense. That should still be the right number. That's his AC. Yeah, that's what. These guys are hard to hit, but they don't have much in the way of hit points. There we go. Yeah. So you hit him. You hit him very hard. He kind of goes down and like is leaned up against the rock like ow. Okay. Now we roll initiative. Let me.
Ooh.
That's a nice roll. Let me make sure that it
Yeah.
worked.
Ouch. I'm glad I got the surprise attack.
Oh no. Okay,
Pretty
hang on.
pretty good blow too.
It didn't count the 22, but I'll add it. No problem. Okay, and then I need to check on the hobgoblin stat. So they have a +1 to their roll. And the bandit. So all the hobgoblins are going to go on one turn, and the bandit's going to go on his own. Add turn. Add turn. Nice. Y'all got lucky. They rolled a 1 on their initiative.
Nice.
And he rolled a 12 or an 11. Let me check his score. So he's going on a 12. Okay. So with this turn, with the surprise turnover, it goes to Robert the Dreaded first. See if he lives up to his name.
I'm hoping. I'm gonna run up here. Badoop. And I'm going to try to finish this one guy off.
Okay.
With a short sword attack.
Okay.
Oof.
Let me check, because I would swear they didn't have that high of an AC. They do have that high of an AC. That misses.
Alright, can I try offhanding it with my axe?
Yes. That also misses. Yep.
Alright, well then, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. It's now the bandit's turn. He's going to take a crossbow shot at Robert. Does an 18 hit you?
Gosh, yeah.
So it does 9 damage to you. Dang, it maximized its hit points. Or its damage. Ouchies. Alright.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. Severin, what do you do?
Right, so I guess I'm gonna need to come out a little bit from cover. How do I grab him?
Oh yeah, he also moved one.
Or
There we
like
go.
there.
So you're going to be standing in the water a little bit?
No, I'm trying to put it on the thing. It just wasn't.
Oh,
there.
yeah. Okay.
I was trying to come around the corner.
You should be able to use your arrows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I did not know that. I will definitely do that next. And I'm gonna take a shot towards. I'm gonna try to shoot the bandit.
This one?
No, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna try to down the guy I already hit
Okay. Okay.
because he's. Uh, there's two people on him, so.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to shoot again. So. Nope.
You miss.
Um,
Your arrows zip between Robert and the hobgoblin, or your arrow zips between Robert and the hobgoblin and bounces off the wall. So you've moved and you've taken a shot. Do you have a bonus action that you wish to do?
I do not at this time.
All right.
I am my turn.
Hobgoblin's turn.
I don't like this.
So he is going to attack you with his long sword, one-handed. Does a 14 hit you?
Ooh, no, it misses.
Okay, so the other one, this one, is going to try and hit you with a long sword, two-handed. And also misses.
Thank God.
Lastly, this hobgoblin is going to fire his longbow at Severin. And misses.
Thank you.
All right. Robert the Dreaded. Do something.
All right. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna short sword the one right in front of me.
Uh-huh.
That misses too, doesn't it?
Yep. If you had advantage, it would hit.
Golly, these guys are tough. All right, I'll try. Oh wait, no. Is drinking a health potion a bonus action or an action?
It is a bonus
too?
action.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that for my bonus action.
Okay. Well, you don't want to, so you want to use your bonus action to drink that instead of using it to do a second attack? Is that what I'm hearing? Lothor, did you hear me? Hello? Did I lose him on the... Yep, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Fine.
I can't take another hit
Okay.
without. So I'm gonna do bonus action. Take
Take
this.
that. So it's
The
2d4 plus your con mod. Yep. 4.
So that's 4 plus 2 is
So
6.
6.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And you know what? Oh wait, no, freak. That'll give me 2 opportunity attacks. Nope, I'm just gonna stay here.
All right. So the bandit is going to drop his crossbow, and as he moves, he's going to draw, what was it? I think it's a longsword, right? It's a scimitar. Okay. And move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's his turn. Severin, what do you do?
Want to attack the bandit
Okay.
with my scimitar.
All right. What do you do with your bow? Do you drop it, or do you spend your move action to holster it?
I'm gonna drop it for now.
Okay. So, all right. I hope you didn't drop it in the water because it may float away if you're not careful.
I tried to make sure I was on the bank.
You are, but barely.
I know I am bad at looking around and seeing what I'm doing, so very well could be in the water. All right, so swinging my scimitar.
Critical
Ooh.
hit. Hit that purple word.
Hit it hard.
So he comes walking up to you, drawing his own scimitar, and before he can do anything, you just shriek with your own and cut his head off.
Hell yeah.
We needed a break or a beheading or something, you know. All right, so from there, I guess I'm going to retrieve my bow
Okay?
before ending my turn.
All right. So you do that. The hobgoblin's not at all thrilled that you just, like, straight up decapitated their friend. Will turn their attention, well, most of their attention, to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has his own long sword. He is going to try and run you through by using it two-handed. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Good.
Class is 15. Yay.
This one is going to try and shoot you with his own longbow. And hit the hobgoblin. That will hit you for 4 damage. And then this one last one's going to try and stab, or slash, rather, Robert with his own longsword one-handed. And misses.
Thank God.
Robert, you are up.
All right, third time's the charm, right?
Let's hope.
All right, short sword. One right in front of me.
You hit it.
Hey! About dang time. Damage. There you go.
And you run it through. It is DED.
All right. Then I'm going to take...
I intentionally misspelled dead, yes.
I'm going to take an offhand, the one next... I'm going to move... Sorry, I'm going to move into where he was.
You can.
And take a attack at him with my offhand.
Your
axe.
bonus action? Okay.
Yep.
Go for it. That
Nope.
misses.
That's it.
Bandito is no moro. Okay. Severin, what do you do?
Attack the one closest to me with my scimitar.
Alrighty. That will hit.
Killing it, bro.
I'm trying to.
Roll that damage. All
I
right.
can't. It's like I can't see nothing, but I can hit things.
Hey, that's all that's important.
Blindly swinging.
Blindly swinging, and you decapitated a dwarf.
I know. I'm like Zatoichi. I'm
Right.
blind swordsman.
All right. Hobgoblin's turn. This one's like, he tries to back away. You have an attack of opportunity.
Me?
Yep.
I would love to.
Do you want to add another head to your collection?
Why not? Yeah, I mean, collecting more than just treasure.
Yeah.
It is a pirate's bounty.
Yeah. So you straight up again, just like this guy tries to back away, and as he turns, shrink.
All right. Nice. That would end my turn, right?
Yep.
Attack is off of opportunity.
The hang on. This one needs to attack Robert right quick. With his, he's gonna do his longsword one-handed longsword. That misses. Okay, now Robert, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to short sword him.
That will hit.
Maybe. Hey!
Okay, do you want to do your offhand attack?
Offhand again. Yep.
That
Nope.
will miss.
And that's it.
Yep. All right, Severin.
Picked up my bow, correct?
Yes. It was starting to float away. You're like, nope, give me that.
Hold on. All right, so can I switch to my bow and try to shoot the guy
Sure.
next to the
I'll let
last
you
one?
use your bonus action for it.
All right.
Or your move action, whichever one you want to use.
Did I hit?
That will hit.
Ooh. All right.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, that hits. Yeah, 8 piercing. And dead. You hit him square in the chest and he collapses.
That was fun.
You killed every single one of them. I got one. I got one. That you mostly wounded first.
Dang.
Look, I got hurt before this adventure even really started. So I got hurt looking in a well.
Touche.
I would like to try to search the bodies.
Okay.
Let's see what they got.
Give me an investigation roll. Okay, so 16. They each had a longsword, a longbow. These are the hobgoblins, by the way. And each had 5 silver, totaling 15. The bandit carried a light crossbow, which he dropped over there right around that bend, and a scimitar, and he had 10 silver.
All right. Do you want to split the silver? And I do want to pick up the other scimitar.
Yeah, sure. We can split the silver. And are you going to be double scimitar wielding?
Yeah,
Nice. Okay. So, your investigation also shows you that there might be something interesting inside that boat. Right there.
Want to check the boat too then. That'd be another investigation check.
No, but the boat seems to have some various, mundane items inside it that would probably value about 100 gold pieces at the in Salt Marsh. If you wanted to sell them
Damn.
all.
We
We got time to dig a hole to put it all in.
yeah.
But also, you also think about this and you're like, well, we could also use this boat to get back to Salt Marsh if you wanted to. And if you find anything else in there, you can possibly transport it on this little boat.
So make sure it's tied up really good. Maybe pull it up, like
Cover it up, hide it from them. Make sure nobody takes our boat.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they know that it's there. That's how they got here. Or at least some of it.
yeah, just making sure like tide doesn't come in and pull it away or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, here we go. The passage leads into a cave that opens directly to the sea. The tide is out at present, and there is little water in the cave. But there is an obvious high water mark 3 feet above the floor. Pulled up onto the sloping clay floor is that small boat. Perhaps large enough to fit 8 people. With oars, a step-down mast, and a nearly furled sail. A rope tied to the bow is being held down by a large boulder that serves as an anchor. So that's what's there. Do you guys wish to proceed inside, or what do you want to do?
I mean, can't really turn around now, right?
I don't think scaling back up the cliff sounds that much fun right now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we might get the jump on them. You know, probably not expecting us from the back,
Yeah.
Okay.
especially since they left a guard. They're probably thinking they're good.
All right. So I suppose we proceed forward with caution.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
So you come up to this area here. Come on, ping. There we go.
Yep.
Right. Come up to that
Looks
area.
good to me.
The passage widens to the south, or to the north now, at this point to form a small cavern. There are 3 bolts of cloth and 5 small casks in the middle of the floor, resting on a piece of coarse matting. Right there.
Do like a perception check on the matting and stuff.
Go ahead and give me one.
Nice.
So the matting and the fabrics and stuff are all silk, and the casks, if you approach them, you get the distinct scent of brandy.
Oh, I'm drinking one of those.
Robert, come over here. You'd love this.
I'm drinking. I'm drinking a cask right now.
Like this has been hell coming in this cave. All right.
So you come up. So you drink this. Up here, it appears to be a sloping way up. The incline, this would be a decline actually for you guys. The decline of this passage is perceptibly greater in this area. Coarse matting has been laid in places on the floor, negating some of the slope's slipperiness.
Cool. Probably keep going. Yes.
Yeah, pause. And because I need to make a roll right quick to see if y'all get spotted by somebody that's over there. Lol. You do not. They rolled a 1 on their perception.
Hell yeah.
They're my best friend.
So let me do this number. Hiya. And you can see at least you can see the two bandits that are here. Once you get like right there. But they have their backs turned to you.
So,
They seem to be listening to someone talk.
So somebody's probably facing the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do we try to?
hold on. So there's a whole bunch of silks and casks of brandy behind us, right?
Mm-hmm.
How strong are you, Robert?
Pretty strong.
All right. So could we possibly drag a cask over there to the edge and set kind of like a makeshift
Molotov cocktail.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of silk. It's in a cave. Smoke and fire in a cave is not pleasant for anyone.
That's not a Molotov cocktail. That's like a Molotov mortar.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a whole cask, you know.
I'm pretty strong. I could probably throw one in there, and
I mean,
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I lost the Discord again. Okay, I'm back though.
so I think the plan is to take some of the silk, throw it into, or like make it into a fuse.
the like, you know how they have the tapping holes for the barrels, and stuff it in there into like a Molotov cocktail, and I'll light it, and he's gonna throw it in there with him.
Okay.
Improvised fireball.
Yeah. I don't know what to roll for that though.
Well, you don't need to. So you guys like rip up a little bit of the silk and you put it in one of the casks. You light it. Robert runs over and throws it. I need an athletics roll. Where is your ideal landing? Where do you want it to be?
I mean, the only ones that I can perceive are these two.
Right.
So I would be aiming for the middle of them, hoping to get both of them in.
So like right here.
Yes.
Okay. So you're basically your mortar lands here, like about half a foot or maybe a foot off of your ideal mark. Still well enough to do damage. Now I need you to roll me 4d6. Now I need to roll a wisdom or a dexterity save for them. One of them fails. One of them succeeds, but it will take half damage. So we have a dead one and an injured one. But we now have initiative again.
What? They know we're there.
Let me see if that worked. Did that pick it up? Okay, got Severn Nex's. It didn't pick up Robert's 6 or 15. Which one is it?
Oh, did it pick up the first one? Okay, so I clicked it once. I didn't see it pop up next to my name, so I hit it again. So it would
Okay.
actually be the 15 if that actually registered the 15.
It didn't, but I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Okay. So now I need to roll, because these are going to be different monsters technically, 3 different turns, or different enemies, not monsters. Different turns. Well, I wanted to open that character up anyway. That's good news. Minimize that one. It's funny because guess what you guys just found? You found one of the bosses.
Oh, great.
That was a hell of a way to start a boss fight.
Uh-huh.
Start with a bang. Really big one.
Close that. And let me pick up this one. Open character. Okay. Minimize that. Now, Bandit is going to go on an 8. The Scout is going to go on a 6. And Sandballet, or Sandballet, is going to go on a 12. Cool. Now then, to
Hey, they
start
all go after.
to start things off, Severin, what do you do?
Right. I have my bow, so I'm gonna go up to 3, and I'm gonna shoot straight down at the guy that got injured.
So this one right here.
Yes, sir.
All right, roll that beautiful bean footage. That'll hit.
All right.
Precise number.
Very nice.
Right.
The exact number is what you needed. All right, so you've moved, you made a shot, you have a bonus action you wish to do.
Can I take another shot?
No, unfortunately.
I would like to. I'm gonna go ahead and drink.
Okay, you're going to drink the other potion?
Yeah.
Because one thing that I would say is one of the rules that I like to use, that it's not really a rule, but it's one of my own, like, kind of homebrew rules, is you can use a bonus action to basically knock another arrow and start aiming. If you want to use a bonus action to do that, you don't get to fire it, but it basically allows you to do that, and you'll have advantage on your next turn. Or you can drink your potion, whichever one you want to do.
I'm going to go ahead and knock the arrow this time
Okay?
and have advantage on my next one because I'm, I don't know. I'm just hoping.
Okay, the bandits are done, so we don't have to worry about them. All right, Robert, what do you do?
I'm gonna see if I can actually hit somebody this time.
Woo!
Let's see.
You got some distance to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go out of character here for a bit and pop my head out here long enough to take a longbow shot
Ah, okay.
at the the one directly in line, not the boss.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, well, give me a shot.
That's probably gonna miss.
A 12 will miss.
Yeah. And you know what? I like that homebrew thing, so I'm gonna do the same.
Okay? It's funny because now he's going to have to aim beyond you unless you kneel.
That's all I was gonna ask. Do you play? You can split your movement or no?
Yeah.
Okay, because I would go. So that's 5, 10. I would shoot there, 15, 20, 25, and I
Okay.
would actually do that
Cool.
since you allow split movement.
Yeah. Yeah, split movement. It makes logical sense in my head.
It does to me, but I've played with people who go, no, you have to do it in order.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It,
didn't
all
think I
right.
should move after I shot. My
yeah.
bad.
That does. Yeah. Whatever. Um.
Cool.
All right. So it is now this guy's turn. This dude. And let me see here. He holds out his hand, and three bolts of energy shoot from his fingers and hit Robert square in the chest. Center mass. Magic missile.
Awesome. Oh, I'm still alive.
6 damage.
That hurt.
And he is going to do this number. He now has partial cover.
What is that he's standing behind?
These are stacked silk piles.
Hmm.
They are stacked in shelves of iron brackets. All right.
Easy cover.
Yeah, he has partial cover. It's not full.
Yeah.
Um. The scout, her turn. What weaponry does she have? I forget. She gonna do a longbow attack against Robert. Hiya. 5
God.
piercing.
Well,
Did you go down?
yep.
All right. Eh. You're not dead. You're just down. You are in the process of being dead.
Right.
Uh. All right. Severin, you see Robert take a shot like to his shoulder, and he just kind of collapses to the ground, seems to be weakened, and is unconscious. So what do you wish to do?
I'd like to get him up, but I don't know how to go about
Do you
that.
have another potion, another healing potion?
Yeah.
If you give it to him, it basically heals him for what he needs.
I'll go ahead and.
You can move over there and give it to him as a bonus action.
Okay.
But you use part of your movement, obviously, to get over there.
Do that and give him my last potion. And there.
Does he
You
roll
said
the d4s or do I?
Yes. Well, no, you do because it's your constitution.
Okay.
So 5.
Yes.
Okay, so you get 5 hit points
Nice.
back.
All right. Thank you, sir.
anytime. All right. So I still have my attack. And
Yes, you still have your attack.
I want to longbow the scout.
The scout. All right, go for it. That will
Nope.
miss.
All right.
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I just realized this. If you would have shot first, you would have had advantage because you had used your bonus action last turn to.
I did forget about that too.
Yeah. So.
Well,
All right,
I'll have
Robert,
to
you're
remember
up.
next time.
All right. I assume half my movement to stand up.
Yes.
So, and did I manage when I went unconscious to keep my bow knocked?
roll me a d20. Declare high or low.
Uh, we're gonna go low.
Okay. You did not.
Damn. That was worth the shot. All right. You know what? I'm gonna so half my movement so that I can do this here,
Yep. Oh.
and then I'm gonna short sword and hand axe her.
All right. Go for it.
God bless America.
12 will miss.
Yep,
And
hand
your bonus
axe.
action, hand axe, that will hit.
Hey! About time I hit somebody for something.
For 6. All right. Cool.
And yeah, that's it.
And that's your turn. Let's see here. What does he do? He's gonna throw his dagger at Robert. That will miss.
Thank God.
But now he doesn't have a dagger anymore. And he's going to use his turn there, or end his turn there. The scout is going to try and use her short sword on him, on Robert, and miss. Okay. Severin, you're up.
Range and attack the scout with my scimitar.
All right. That'll hit.
Right.
Not surprised. You're the only one who could hit anything.
Okay. So you use two-weapon fighting as a fighting style, right? Or have you picked that? No, you haven't picked that yet, right?
It is my thing, my fighting style.
Okay. So you can use your bonus action to do it again.
Especially now that I have two scimitars.
Yep.
Take her head. Take her head.
Roll the damage. Do you want to? You get another one.
Let him roll. All right. Well, now we got someone. We got one left to focus on.
He turns like as soon as he sees you like walk up, basically stab her with one and then swing around with the other. And he's like, I surrender.
But the boss surrenders?
Yes.
God, way to go, freaking Sev. Scaring them so
Nobody
bad.
lose their head.
Damn.
I think we should like restrain him. And,
Oh, totally.
So
yeah, make sure.
he is a tall man with a shaved head and piercing green eyes. He's wearing what appear to be like pretty decent wizard clothes that you guys have seen. I think that's
He definitely needs to be gagged.
Yes. Bind the hands, shove some silk in his mouth.
he is. Yeah, he's a wizard. Yeah. All right. So y'all shove some silk in his mouth. What do you do with him now?
I want to look around the area to see what else is in the room we're in.
Okay. So
I would ask him if there's anybody else in the tunnels.
he shakes his head. Yes, there are.
Can he show me on his hands how many are left?
Well, y'all tied his hands.
Well, no, like his
Um,
fingers. If his hands are together, I mean, I can show you digits.
That's fair. He shows you. He somehow manages to show you 3,
Okay.
and he kind of nudges at the scout as to what they are.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's terrified. He's giving everything up.
Can we tell if he's lying? Well, he's pretty scared. I doubt he's.
Give me
I don't
an
think he will.
insight roll.
No,
I mean, both of you can do it if you want.
it's like I can't see stuff. I don't know why I tried.
Is he wearing his brown robes?
No, but a distinct smell of urine is coming from him.
I feel like he's telling the truth.
All right. Does he have any valuables, keys, anything like that on him?
Let me see. Oh, wait. Okay, one of the hobgoblins previously, I just saw this, was wearing a suit of mariner's armor. It's scale mail. And he
Mariner's armor and scale mail?
Well, it's a type of scale mail. The mariner's armor.
Okay.
is.
Gotcha.
He carries a pipe of remembrance and a set of masterfully crafted, loaded gaming dice.
Ooh.
He uses the scale armor.
Scale is medium, right?
Yes.
So I am proficient in that. I don't know. Can you wear it, or what's your armor? What are you wearing?
I'm wearing leather right now, but I am proficient in medium as well.
I mean, yeah. So either one of us could use that. I've got a shield. You said you don't have a shield, so I've got a plus to mine. So why don't you take the armor, get your AC a little higher.
Right? And I'm pretty sure you can put those dice to good use.
Oh, I will later.
All right. So how do I add armor?
Are you on Beyond 20 or I mean D&D Beyond or Roll 20? You're on Roll 20.
Mhm.
You go into your inventory, and you should just be able to type it up, and it should show Mariner's Armor. Let me see if I can find.
See, when I got the shield, I just typed it in, and then I manually increased my AC by 2 because I couldn't get it to pull anything up.
Yeah. Bruh. It doesn't tell me. What page is that on in the book? Appendix B is the. Okay. All right. Let me show. Let me tell you what the pipe of remembrance does. Give me a moment. Appendix A. A. B. Pipe of remembrance. It's a common wondrous item. This long, delicate wooden pipe features a bowl made from smooth river stone. When the pipe is lit, smoke exhaled from it does not dissipate, instead lingering around the bearer. After 10 minutes, the smoke forms moving shapes that reenact the bearer's most impressive and heroic achievements for 5 minutes. When this realistic performance is complete, the smoke dissipates. The pipe can't be used this way again until the next dawn.
That's pretty cool. Does your character smoke?
Occasionally. I mean, as an elf, it's natural.
True.
Um, what would how much is the Mariner's armor versus the leather?
Oh, the player's handbook. Oh shoot, mine's clear across the room. Dang it. Hang on. Let me check my see. Let me see if it's in the compendium. Items. Okay, so you're wanting me to check Mariner's armor.
Roll 20 has it listed at 14 plus your dex modifier max of 2.
So okay, gotcha. So my armor class goes to 16. Cool.
Yeah. So you're putting on the Mariner's armor?
You will have disadvantage to stealth, is the other thing.
We've been blowing stuff up. I don't think I'm too good at stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I'm not doing good at seeing stuff. So how am I going to keep an eye out to be stealthy?
I'll be stealthy and I'll look around. You just keep killing things because apparently I can't.
Oh, that's cool. This armor
One of us see stuff.
This armor consists of a coat and leggings, perhaps a separate skirt, of leather covered with overlapping pieces of metal that look like the scales of a fish.
Badass, man.
I am Simone. All right. So from here, the would we be able to take a short rest?
Um,
Is this not an area where like it's
it
not
would
good?
probably be ill-advised.
Understood. Um, okay, so we've already checked everybody and stuff like that and looked in the area. We know there's three more scouts, at least, from what
Mhm.
he's saying.
Mhm.
Um, so I guess, are you ready to proceed further into the caverns?
I assume it goes without saying we're securing the ever living hell out of this wizard
Yes,
in the
we
room.
need to strap him to that cage, that
Right.
steel cage,
Well,
and if he
these are iron brackets like that are here that
oh
are holding these silk things. It's not a cage per se. All of this over here, by the way, brandy.
Oh man, I know where I'm coming after. After we kill everybody, I know what I'm taking.
like he
Ah,
said 8 bodies, like 8 people, but how many casks of brandy can we fit on the boat?
oh, I'll take multiple trips. I don't give.
Um,
He said we'll be back. All right.
I can fit at least 2 in my belly. I'm gonna take this opportunity. I'm actually gonna roll set a hit one of my only hit die. Try to get some of this HP back. High roll, high roll. Hey! That gave me more than I needed.
We can roll a hit that thing.
Yeah,
I need to do that.
it's in your thing. I have one D10 that I can roll, and it resets every short rest, I believe.
yes.
I definitely. I'm gonna do that too. 'Cause that was the thing.
Hey,
Okay,
look at
cool.
you.
I'm
There you go.
back at full health. Good.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say
nice.
that was more than I needed. So I'm good to go. And I still have that one health potion. I figure if one of us go down, if you go down, I can come feed it to you. If I go down,
I'll
you
come
can.
search your pockets.
Yeah. Just so that we're clear in the pause point, I still have one. And then yeah, with that, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Um, just so I know for a reference, are you guys good to go for about another hour?
I'm fine.
Good.
Okay. Just so I know. Because we might could go for an hour. We might go for an hour and a half. I'm not sure. Probably closer to an hour. Um, my goal is to get you through this little section, and then depending on where you guys decide to do, we might pick this up later again.
I'm cool.
So all right. So you guys, where are y'all heading? What direction are you going in?
I mean, the opposite way we came, or yeah,
So you're
I
heading
guess
over here.
that's. Yep.
But I want to be cautious. Well, I was gonna say be stealthy, but I'm wearing the wrong armor for that. Do you
Do
want to take the
you?
lead?
You know what? Let me take the lead. I'm proficient in that.
Give me a
Yeah.
stealth roll.
So let's see. Ba-doo. Stealth. Of course, if I hey.
Let me check to see something. Okay. All right. Keep going.
And I would peek around corners, being super stealthy until I see somebody.
Stop.
Oop.
Yep. You hear something before you see it, but then you realize that it's looking in your direction.
All right, I tell Sev that, where I give him hand signals, not verbals. Say, hey, there's something over there.
There's something down there.
And you said I can tell it's looking my direction.
Yeah, you can just barely glance at it. But if you were to step out, you know that she would see you. Because she's actively
Converting my
looking for
boat.
something.
And we know there's 3. All right, I'm gonna do something stupid. You down?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ready my longbow. Pop out here, shoot at her, and then pop back here.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, that can be a good surprise round.
Roll that hit. God bless, man.
That will miss. So, pop, and you miss.
All for nothing.
Severin, what do you want to do? Do you want to try and do something similar?
Actually, how far past did he go? Like, is he out of their sight? Is he out of their like?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have gone. I would have gone like.
I kind of want to like wait for them to come.
Okay. In that case,
So
let's roll initiative.
So you could hold your action until they come up into here.
Yes.
Yeah, and so they don't know I'm there because they saw you, but I don't know if they know I'm there.
I like that plan.
Go ahead and. Okay,
Oh,
you got
no.
Severin.
Are we making bets on whether or not it'll take my initiative roll
Let's
this time?
find out. I'm hoping.
Hey,
You got the 22.
You had a good one, but it didn't
show
go
up.
through.
Oh my gosh. This is so annoying.
See, you could probably pop back out and pop back over.
yeah, right.
Right? Yeah. Considering where you are in the initiative, and I'm going to do all of their turns because they're all the same one. Oh yeah, they're going on a 10.
I mean, at least I can roll high initiatives and like be stealthy. I can't hit anything, but
Okay, so Robert, what do you do?
I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna try to draw them out more. I'm gonna come here. Can I see them there? If not, I gotta come here. Whatever.
You can see this one.
That's all. That's fine. From there,
Yeah.
then yeah, I would go. I would come here. I'd take a shot at her.
Okay.
Maybe.
No, that's your roll. Okay, that will hit.
Hey.
Pretty good damage. You hit her in the chest. She kind of, okay, ow. You know, reels a little bit. It is now
All
their
right.
turn.
Can I use my
One.
bonus action to ready my bow?
Yes.
I think that'll do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3. So she is going to try and hit you with her short sword, Robert. What am I doing? I wanted to go to Discord. I'm silly. Go away. You are what I want. Shoswad. An 11 will miss you.
Yes.
Alright. There's that turn. Um, they don't have other ones. Severin.
They got close enough, so I want to go at them with my scimitars.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go at the one at the front with my first swing, and
An
probably
11
not.
will miss.
And my secondary, I can swing.
Yeah. Is your bonus action.
Damn.
Nat 20.
Nailed it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Give me that critical hit.
Woo.
I'm going to say that's enough. You don't cut her head off, but you definitely, like, straight up kill her. That's enough catastrophic damage. Okay. So there's your turn. Robert.
All right. Gonna longbow this second one here
Okay.
with advantage because I did the bonus action,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Hey,
So a
dirty 20.
That'll hit you. Yep. Okay. All right. What is that? All you want to do? Do you want to do another bonus action to notch another arrow?
Actually, so how hurt is she looking?
Uh, to put it in fourth edition terms, she is beyond bloodied.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna take my movement and my bonus action to do this, and hit her with a hand axe.
All right.
Offhander.
That'll hit.
Oh yeah. Finally.
And you kill one.
And I'm blocking the passage, kind of.
Yes. But this is the one that's left is the one that you've already hit.
Oh. Oh, that's right, because they did a weird shuffle.
Yeah, because she was like recovering before she started charging.
That's right.
So she's gonna move up. I'm not gonna move her up because I don't want it to be confusing. But she is gonna be moving up here. Actually, let's do it this way. Because most likely, eventually, she's gonna have an X on her. But we'll see. And short sword. A 12 will miss.
Yes, sir.
All right. And that is their turn. Severin. Do you want to try and shoot past Robert? Severin, are you there?
I mean, cinematically, I could always like crouch a little bit, and you could do like off my back flying like double scimitar slash down at her.
I'm down to try to do that. I got a good acrobatics, you know.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We'll do some good cinematic combat here. Give me an acrobatics roll and an attack roll. I like creativity. Okay. Now give me an attack. Okay, roll your damage. So, are you going to use both scimitars or just one?
I would love to.
So go ahead and roll that one. Roll the next one. All right, roll damage. So you like leap extending your scimitars out toward your body like a spike, and it just pierces her center core, and she falls down dead. You happen to fall on her compatriot's body and are prone. But she is
Was
dead.
it worth it?
Yeah. All right, so I guess it's time to pick the stuff up and clean up.
Do some looting. See what they got on
Yeah.
them.
Definitely. See what they were down there with. Yeah.
So, they don't really have much on them. They only have like uh 3 silver apiece on them. So basically I'll give you a total of 10 silver from the 3 of them, just to round it up to a gold.
Right, a little bit. Every little bit counts. Or split that.
Yeah.
It's 5 more to the pot.
Okay. This roughly circular, naturally formed cavern is about 25 feet in diameter, where you guys are looking. There is nothing else of note in here.
Well, you want to go? You want to follow it and see where it goes, or do you want to keep going back the way we were? Would I have perceived these in my coming over to? In my coming over to here, would I have perceived those stairs, or was I too focused on combat?
You were too focused on combat. But eventually,
Okay.
if you go back over there, you'll see the stairs. The other room is also this one over here, empty.
As we
Okay.
proceed to the stairs.
So do y'all want to go to the stairs?
Yeah, I mean that's my vote.
All right. Let me make sure that this is the right number I'm looking at here.
Are there booty traps? We're about to face a booty trap in One-Eyed Willie's lair.
I love that movie so much. I need to
One
get
of the
my,
best movies.
I need to get my wife to watch it. I don't think she's seen it.
I actually took I took a trip literally just to go to Astoria and see those locations.
Yeah, I've gone. Whenever I lived up in the Northwest, I went to Astoria once and saw the Rock, and I was like, oh, that's where the Goonies was filmed. I love
Yep.
it.
The Mikey's house, the new owner apparently is trying to like replicate the the thing in the
Yeah.
front yard now.
I love it.
It's right.
So where? Let me make sure that I'm reading this right. I want to make sure that I'm taking you guys to the right area. Okay. So yeah, you come up here and you kind of examine the area once you get up there, and you eventually find a door. Up here. Up here.
Okay.
Is it-
Let me see.
I want to see if it's got any traps. It's talking about booby traps.
Yeah, I know, right? It appears to be a door that is almost an illusion in the cave wall.
And toss a rock at it.
Yeah, so it's a bit like if you guys have seen the movie Labyrinth. It's a bit
Yeah.
like that. So you can't quite tell that there is a turn in like that will lead you there.
Can we search the area?
Yeah, so you kind of look out and you see that it eventually leads to a group of stairs going up.
Hmm?
Looks like we're gonna be climbing.
So there's more stairs than the ones we just climbed. It's like a
Correct.
ladder going up.
It's more like the door, like the little doorway, and then you look down. Like it'd be like looking over here, and you see the stairs that are going up in this direction.
Gotcha.
But they're actually going up here.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah. Climb the stairs.
You're stealthier than me. You should like crouch down, and we should like go up the stairs and kind of like peek over the edge some. We don't exactly know what's up there.
Okay, I'm gonna stealthily go up the stairs.
Okay. So you stealthily begin to climb the stairs. Give me a stealth roll. Okay. All right. You are not heard. Severin, do you want to give me a stealth roll as well? With your disadvantage?
Oh,
I need to like ready my bow or something
let's put
already.
you over here because this is y'all are coming up here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going in. Hang on, let me see if I can get the measuring thing. Line, yes. Okay, yeah, y'all are going in this way.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone heard me.
And
I love where we're both like, oh, yep.
heard. And also heard and heard.
Well, shite.
Time to make a move. Either that or wait at the bottom of the steps for them to peek over.
Kind of like that idea, actually, like cinematically.
Make a little more noise to see if we can get someone to come loop down the steps.
Right, and be ready with 2 drawn longbows.
Yeah, knocked and ready.
Yeah.
You gotta crouch down above in front of me, right?
Yeah. I'll take low. You take high.
All right. So, what can we make some noise with?
Just shake your body.
So as you guys come up, let me give you a quick description of what you see here. This torchlit chamber was once a large cellar, but it has since been converted into living quarters. 10 crude beds stand along the south wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot. A long wooden trestle table, ringed by rickety stools, dominates the center of the room. Metal cutlery, cups, and dirty plates sit atop the table. A cook stove is installed near the table, and evidence of recently cooked meals sit in pots atop it. A large ham hangs from a loop of twine near the stove. A sturdy set of stairs leads to a trap door in the ceiling above. There are two wooden doors in the east side of the room.
Okay. Yeah, I would say our plan is high low and try to draw at least one, holding actions until they're in range for a shot.
Well, if y'all want to try it, I'm down.
Alright.
They heard you, but they don't know. Like, they think that you guys could be some of their compadres coming up. So y'all could just show up and, yeah, you know.
Up and surprise? Because that would still give us the surprise action, right?
Yes.
If we just rush up and shoot.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, ready, knockbow to
Yep.
help. Get advantage. And I'd be walking backwards up the stairs. And the second I saw one, I'd take a shot.
Well, pick which one you want to take a shot at, because you can see all three of them from the stairs.
Oh.
Two of them have their backs turned to you.
I'd pick one of the ones that has their back turned to me.
This one's looking at you. Hang on. Up, nope, you can't see that one. This one's looking at you.
All right, I'll take right, you take left.
Good.
Okay, that'll hit.
Sweet.
And you were going for the scout or the bandit?
Yeah, I'm right, the scout.
Okay. So 5 damage to the scout. Alright. And what about Severin?
Shooting for left.
That will miss.
Oh man.
Actually, no, that will hit because it's
No, yeah, with advantage, right?
Yeah, yeah. So roll
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Right in the jugular.
Way to go again.
I didn't see him, so.
All right. So now I suppose we should roll for a quick initiative. Let me clear these first before y'all do. Go ahead. Initiatives.
Oh.
Why didn't your... I don't understand why yours are not reading.
It just hates me.
I guess.
Robert the initiative list.
Doesn't have
But you
drive.
see it all happen.
8. Right? Yes, 8. Okay.
Yes. Sadly.
And then I need... I think I already have the scout open. Yes, I do. I need the bandit open. Okay. And... Okay. Minimize you. So the scout's going on a 15, and the bandit's going on a 3. Now then, let's set it up. Descending. Severin, you are up first.
Fire my longbow. Am I able to fire it at the one who's looking at us?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. No, I want to fire at the one on the other side of the table. Not the farthest one, but the other one that's like facing away.
That's
I
been
think.
injured already, the scout?
Yeah.
Okay. That will hit.
Good roll.
She is looking messed up.
And I'm gonna ready my bow for the next round.
Okay. Who are you aiming at?
I'm gonna aim at the. I'm gonna hold my aim on the scout.
Okay.
Well, no, I do want. I'm sorry. Can I actually switch that over?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll switch to the further one out because scout's not doing too great.
Okay. Oh, no, it's green. You're green. And. Okay. Alright, so the scout is going to take her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She's dashing over here. And that's her turn. Robert, what do you do?
Yeah, you ain't getting away that easy. So I have to finish coming up all the way to here, right? This is the top of the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Or, well...
You
I
could
could still hit her from here.
You could technically step up here.
So if I got there,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still within range to shoot my longbow at her.
Yes.
We're gonna do that. And miss.
Yep. And miss.
Uh,
All right. It is the bandit's turn. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing what?" He's more talking to her, and is doing this number. You guys get basically a free attack at him if you want.
Yep.
I'm not gonna turn down a free attack. Ooh.
21 will hit. Roll the damage. Sev, do you want one too?
Time. Oh yeah.
Are you aiming at her or him this time? Do you want to just go ahead and let your...
Him.
You want to aim at him? Okay.
Or what?
You could go ahead and
I'm
use
not-
your attack on her if you want.
I would because she's further out. She's gonna get away.
Yeah. So you hit her. She dies. He stops where he's moving. Okay, so she's done. I'm actually going to put her here. Okay. It's still his turn. Technically, that's where he's going to end it, though. Sev, you have an actual turn now.
So I have to move up and can I make my shot at him from here?
Yes, you can.
All right. And I'm gonna take another shot.
Dang, that'll hit him.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that would have killed him outright earlier. You straight up like nail him between the eyes.
I'm
Okay.
glad one of us could aim.
All right. This room is clear.
All right. So back to the usual looting and checking the area.
So this bandit right here has a single gold piece on him and 5 copper.
Okay.
This one has 5 silver, and the scout had 10 copper on her, equaling 1 silver. So where do y'all go from here?
Nothing else of note in the room.
Not really. I mean, I kind of read what you guys see there. There's not much. It's up to you guys. Like, if you guys do an investigation roll or perception.
Nah, I mean,
The worst that's gonna happen is I don't see stuff again.
True. So you go in that room. Okay, so as you approach these doors, the door to your left appears normal, but the one ahead, this one right here, it held in brackets on the frame, and the door. Wait, hang on. But the one ahead has a wooden bar across it, held in brackets on the frame and the door itself. The word "danger" is in exclamation, or not exclamation, in capital letters, is scrawled on that door in common tongue using chalk. This door.
All right, well, I'll go in this door first.
Okay.
Anything in that room?
It appears to be a wizard study.
Boss's headquarters.
Wizard study. Well, in the study, can we search like the dressers and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Give me an investigation roll.
Actually got one that wasn't horrible, but probably still didn't see anything.
That's a pretty good one. Comparatively.
The lockbox.
Yeah, I know.
This lockbox is locked. You can either try to break the lock, or if you have thieves' tools, you can try to pick it. There's nothing in the drawers. But hang on. You do find a bookshelf with some rather interesting things on it. You find a volume of erotic poetry, fully illustrated,
Hell yeah.
a naval almanac listing tide times for the area of coast around Saltmarsh. A total of 100 miles of coastline is covered. A treatise concerning the demigod Eus and its minions. Inside that book, you find a sheet of parchment featuring a few simple words and phrases in the common tongue and their equivalents in Goblin. The words include stop, fight, lift, come, and so forth. You also see on the desk a bullseye lantern. Which, do y'all know what a bullseye lantern is?
No.
That directs the light.
Yeah, it basically directs the light, and you can kind of like block it and send. It can be used to send signals as well. You guys recognize that these books are probably worth about 10 gold pieces each. A fancy floor-length oilskin coat hangs in the wardrobe. You also managed to find his spell book.
Oh, snap. Not a spellcaster, but
With his spell
probably worth
book,
some money.
with his spell book, there is a small box that's not locked, that you kind of open up. It has 12 candles, flint and steel, and a piece of parchment that details something that says signaling the sea ghost.
You think that's the name of their ship?
Possibly. Could have something to do with that bullseye lantern too.
Yeah.
I think that we should collect that stuff for sure.
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to see if there. I do not have a crowbar. Dang it.
I do have.
You have a
You
crowbar?
want to see if you
I have a crowbar.
break that?
All
Can you
right.
break that lock or that lock box?
What do you want, a strength?
Yes.
Or crap. Okay. Athletics. That's what you want, right?
Yeah. Athletics.
Oh man, doesn't help if I roll crappy.
So you kind of hit the lock and nothing happens.
Can I take another swing?
Yeah. So this
There we
time
go.
you hit the lock so hard it shatters it and the latch on the door or on the trunk.
I'll take it.
So you pop
Creak it open.
Yeah, you crack it open, and inside, where was it? Where was it? I know I read it somewhere. I literally just saw it. Ah, there it is.
Super secret erotic poetry.
Yeah, apparently. The inside here has a coin purse. That's really the only thing worth taking. 7 gold pieces and 15 silver.
We haven't come across the treasure chest yet, but we're getting it.
I know. I'm still waiting for that.
And that
So-
is all that is left in this room.
All right, so I'm
You,
guessing we need to proceed towards the danger.
so there, you said there was a trap door in a ceiling with stairs or a ladder going to it in
Yes.
the other room.
Yes.
Where is that about?
Eh. So the trap door is right here. Now let me see where that goes exactly. Give me a moment.
I I'd vote go in there before we open the danger door.
The obvious danger. Yeah, I'm with you.
Let me
We'll proceed
Danger is
with
too much
caution.
gold. That's exactly what it means.
Oh, no, I'm silly. Where does this one lead? Um, 21. Doesn't it lead somewhere? Okay. Yep. Yep. It leads up, obviously, and it leads up. Do y'all go up?
I vote we go up before we go through danger.
So, let's see what's upstairs or up the ladder.
Who goes first?
Go
I mean,
ahead.
I,
Take
I
it.
can.
I'm lead
All
this
right.
one.
You go up here. Shoulder height wooden bottle racks line the north and west walls here. There appear to be no intact bottles left in the racks, and shattered bottles cover the floor. Against the east wall at the foot of the stairs rest two large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. So, we're right next to where you guys are. In the center of the room lies a human corpse clad in plate mail. A long sword lies by the corpse's right side, and a large shield covers its legs.
Can we investigate the body? See if it's booby trapped or anything besides those things?
Sure. So you go over and you investigate the body.
Yeah.
So this does it just one of you or both?
Um, I'll hang back. I was thinking about making sure those containers were empty.
Alrighty, sounds good. So you're checking the containers, and he's checking the body. All right. So as you approach the body and you kind of like mess with it, you lift it up, and like curdled milk being drained from a bladder, unnerving looking slugs kind of come out of the, or they look like slugs, come out of the cracks of the armor and stuff like that, and start to climb on you, and you feel this like almost acidic, or you hear this almost acidic hiss issuing from them. Swarm of
I'm
rot grubs.
kind of shake them, try to shake them off.
All right, let me see what they do. I've never actually seen rot grubs before. I'm curious. Let me see what they. Um, if you can shake them off, or if they like latch onto you, kind of a thing, like lampreys.
That would suck. That would suck so bad.
Oh, oh yeah, no, that is oh. These are distinctly maggots on steroids.
Lovely.
Yeah. Um. So let me roll an attack and see if they do it, because it's technically supposed to be considered an. What is your AC?
17, I think. Yeah, 17.
Okay. At the start of each of your turns, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage per rot grub infesting it. So they didn't quite get you, but they are in the process of trying to.
Okay.
So you can give me a nature roll, both of you.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh.
Both
Yeah.
both of you are like, okay, these things just no thank you. Applying fire to the bite wound before the end of the target's next turn deals 1 fire to the target and kills these rot grubs. After this time, these rot grubs are too far under the skin to be burned. If a target infested by rot grubs ends its turn with 0 hit points, it dies as the rot grubs burrow into its heart and kill it. Any effect that,
Wicked.
any effect that cures disease kills all rot grubs infesting the target.
Drink the potion.
So that doesn't actually cure disease. It just gives you more health.
So they missed their attack on me.
Yes.
So I have not been infested yet.
You have not been infested yet. Correct.
Get a
But they-
torch out.
But they are like, crawling all over your armor and everything. Trying to get into like the nooks and crannies of your armor.
Is any of the you said all the bottles are broken and empty?
Correct. Yeah, no
you got
intact
anything
bottles.
flammable?
Yeah, no intact bottles are left.
So I guess with that nature, so the only way to get rid of them is with fire.
Basically. Well, you can like smash them, but you don't know if they bite you. I mean, you could obviously feel it. They do damage to you. You can feel when they bite you, but the only way to guarantee that they are dead is with fire. Yes. And a torch that whenever you light it and you try and you basically hit someone with a torch, it does 1d4 fire damage to whatever it hits.
Okay, so can I light a torch and do it to myself?
Yeah,
Let me do that.
you'll have advantage to trying to hit yourself with the torch.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
So do I roll an attack?
Yes. Used an unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack. All right, I gotta add that. I don't have an unarmed attack in my thing.
Basically,
that's just a D20 with my strength modifier, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna do it that way. It's quicker.
Give me 3 of those rolls.
So all these are +3.
Okay.
Oh man, 2 of them were not bad.
Yeah, 2 of them actually hit you. That's the last one. You're like, ow, I'm lighting myself on fire. This does not feel good.
Right.
So
Well,
now,
no, so wait, you said I had advantage.
yeah. So go ahead and roll.
So did I? So each one of these, there are 3 attacks that I'm doing on myself.
Yes.
Okay, so
You would need to roll a total of 6.
yeah. There's 4th, 5th. Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah, you might as well not even roll that 6th one.
Oh well, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
I did
okay.
it anyways.
Yeah, so you got them all. You're like, Now I need you to roll me 4d4, since one of those is a crit. Oh, okay. You do 13 fire damage to yourself.
Well, fudge.
But you kill
All right,
all the
I'm down.
grubs.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I killed them all because I just got knocked unconscious.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go search his pockets for a healing potion to put in his face.
Yep. So you go, you find his pocket, and you find the potion, and you cram it down his throat. He rolls the 2d4 plus con mod.
My water skin and ask him if he's thirsty. Those hot, dude. That's
Nice.
fire.
8 plus you said con,
Yeah, so that's
Mod.
a 10.
so 10. Hey, that's good.
Awesome. Okay.
Note
So-
to self: don't go poking dead bodies.
But
We're reaching in wells.
Yeah.
That's true.
But what else is great here is the sword, the long sword is available, and you could replace your shield with a I believe, hang on, let me check. I think that's a +1 shield, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I think, let me check. Yeah, it's a +1 shield.
Hey, you want a shield? You can have my 2 shield, and I'll take the +1.
Sure. You definitely deserve it after that.
So that'll take my AC to 18, and it should bump yours by 2 now.
The plate mail is banged up, but it's not like the grub worms didn't seem to affect anything there, or the rock grubs didn't seem to affect much of it. But the plate mail is all banged up from basically this guy being beaten almost to death.
You said it's just a
Hey,
regular
Dad,
longsword?
Yeah. The plate mail fits a medium creature.
So, in order to have that +2 to my armor class, I wouldn't be able to use my 2-weapon fighting, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm gonna. I appreciate it, but
I don't blame you.
that's the only thing I'm able to like do right now because I'm blind and I don't notice stuff.
So
So I'm a whirlwind of blades that just fly around and make heads roll.
here's the fun part. You guys can now hear at these stairs enter the house.
Oh, we haven't even gotten in the house yet.
Nope. You're in the wine cellar of the house.
Nice.
Right?
Um,
I listen intently to try to see what we're hearing.
yeah, so you hear kind of a actually give me a perception roll. Okay. You hear the occasional like both of you hear the occasional flutter of leathery wings.
Mm. Leathery wings. That
But
Would it be bats?
something like that. But this is where we should probably end it. I hate to say
right.
for this session because we've technically been playing for 3.5 hours, which is good for me. You know, um, it's midnight where I am. I don't know where you guys are.
Yeah, it's 11 here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's midnight.
yeah. I'm in Central Texas, so
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, this was great. I was actually very impressed with you guys with what you did, where you basically went the back way in instead of going the circuitous route through the house and down into the cellars and the caverns. But if we play again next time, you guys will be level 2.
Sweet.
Which
Then we got a whole mess of gold and stuff like that. We still got
yeah.
I got a treasure to find.
Yeah. But did y'all have fun? Did y'all enjoy it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Great time.
Good.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
I think I don't know if y'all saw yesterday. I meant to mention it, or I forgot to mention it in last night's session. So Randy and I have talked a little bit about the possibility of me doing like a custom Legendary Legion game for the company, kind of. And I've already started working on a storyline, basing it off of this little bit of a thing. I'm taking some elements of Ghost of Saltmarsh and building it into a more cohesive story for us. If y'all are interested, I'm gonna mention this to Achilles tomorrow, Jared, and say hey, and to Randy, and say hey, let's put some feelers out. Let's see what people, when people have availability and stuff like that, and maybe we might get this thing going regularly.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be
100%. 100% down.
because I know
I'm
that.
actually.
Go ahead.
I was going to say I'm actually starting in 4 or 5 weeks a campaign that's an evil campaign loosely
Ah,
based in Saltmarsh also.
nice.
So yeah, I'm totally I play like 4 nights a week
Yeah.
D&D. So
Well, I mean,
I'm totally down.
Yeah, I'm a pro DM. That's how I make my money. So, So that's what I do for a living. I love doing it, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it as much as I do. But
Right.
it's just so much fun to have, and such a blessing to be able to be paid to do what I love. You know, one of those things. So, yeah, I'll hit the guys up tomorrow and see what they can come up with or what we can up with, and we'll bring a plan to everyone that's interested. I know we have a possibility of two more players that are definitely interested, and Randy, so we may have a good party going. But they'll have to catch up with you guys, and you'll have to go where they went.
Right.
You know, so we'll figure that out, and then maybe if you guys want to play these same characters, we can combine at some point. So
Sounds great.
yeah,
Just
that
pull
does
some
sound great.
Scooby Doo stuff in the house.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. That's true. That's true. I love Scooby Doo stuff, so we'll do that. Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, I had a blast. This was a lot of fun.
Totally.
Um,
I
all
had
right,
a great time.
yeah, and I guess I'll catch you guys next time we play, or and on the server. All right, guys, this is me. I'm gonna head out. No, I gotta go to bed, so I'm sleepy. All right,
Cool.
guys.
Me
Good
too.
one.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Night.
Night, guys.
Eh. And yeah. Nope. 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 There we go. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of D&D. I know I had a blast at it. And yeah, we're going to try and keep doing more of it. Like I was saying to them just now. So we'll see if we can get that going. This has been sponsored by Legendary Supplements. That was one thing we didn't do. So on the on the YouTube videos that I'll be posting, I'll have like the occasional ad break to talk about Legendary Supplements and what it's about and what we're trying to build here in community. So yeah, I will catch you guys later. This is Colin the Conqueror signing off.